Hello everybody, it's the YouTubes. We are back. We have not been able to orbit. Not yet. Unfortunately. I already know how the tracking station works. So we haven't been able to make it orbit yet. And that is some of our job to do. In other news, I have transferred this onto the solid state drive. So it should hopefully be loading a little bit faster. So I need to get to Kerbal orbit and set a speed record of 2,500 meters per second. We haven't gotten there yet. So, what kind of problems are we running into? Nothing serious, to be honest. This thing just does not quite get up there. So what I think I will do is we'll take that off, pop that thing off, take that off, bloop. Oh, that's kind of crappy. We've just made the rocket even taller. There we go. Because why not? Why not? We'll see how well this does. So this stage here, we're moving this to there. Stage 7 now. Gets only 617 delta V. The next stage gets only 493. And then the stage after that gets 828. And after that there's a boat ton. You know what? No, we're gonna take this off. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna take the... We're gonna put that back on. Take this down a bit. Grab this. And one thing that's worked out rather well is the spaghetti system. Grab these. There'll be 2 of them. Put them like so. You come down here. You go there. Okay, and now that gives me 1,199 delta V for 26 seconds. And we're going to make sure that these are set up correctly, which they are. That is very good. And it will switch to this engine here. Watch us get going too fast and burn everything else up. That would be funny. But, okay, here we go. Modified the launch vehicle just a little bit. See where this gets us. Okay, so I really don't think the new hard drive, putting it onto the solid state, made that much of a difference. SES, and ta-da. This will give it a much bigger boost initially. Possibly an excessively large boost initially. Oh my, that was just perfect timing with that. I almost hit that too early. Look at that! How fast we're going through the atmosphere there. Oh, it doesn't want to tip over. It doesn't want to do a gravity burn. Now it will. Let's go to M and see where that got us in terms of altitude. Almost as high up as we needed to go, but not quite. So we point this up some more. Woo! We raced through the atmosphere there. Bring that up. I want to get this to be a little bit further out. We'll turn that on. The problem is I'm not able to get a... I'm not able to start tipping over early enough. And I think that's the problem. We'll get that up to about 90,000. There. And then we will kind of zoom forward, majestically, arcing through the sky. And as we get close to our point, we turn the engines back on. And then hopefully have enough fuel. We got enough of the food and everything for now. Go! Make orbit! Like, this thing should have made orbit with smaller craft before. In previous versions, and I think they've nerfed some of this stuff. And... oh boy. We might, like, just be able to make it. But then will we be able to actually get back down again? Oh, that is the question, isn't it? We still haven't achieved orbit yet. I'm kind of scared now. Because, like, I might do it and then get Jeb stuck. No, I'm not getting Jeb oh, wait, actually, I can revert flight still. Can I get it up there? Does this count? Yay! We've achieved orbit! Oh, okay. And now we turn this craft back around. We have no fuel to really get back down with. Oh my god. You know what I should have done? Remember to get science. There's probably no science left, to be honest. Yeah, there's not going to be any science left. Reset. It's more important to get him back down again. Woo! Oh, we don't need the rest anymore. We don't need SAS really either. Boof! That reduced the height a little bit? No, not really. We'll kick that sucker off. Well, Jeb. I bet that was fun. Whee! Not what I wanted to do! Ah, okay. Ah! There we go. Observe the mystery goo. Fine, keep the data. It's spinning because there is an atmosphere up here. Is it reducing? Yes, it is. So it should actually be bringing us down a little bit. So talk about coming close. Speed up time. So yeah, that's about how little fuel can you have left over when you get into orbit. How about almost none? I suppose that's the way to do it. Altitude keeps dropping for that. Hopefully what will happen is we'll end up in a different biome, which will be handy in terms of science. Holy cow, this thing takes a little while, doesn't it? And yeah, so what we'll have to do for the next couple spacecraft is improve it even more. Thing is, I got really tiny fuel tanks right now, so I'm really limited on how many parts I can have still. What altitude are we at? We are at 43. Did we even break the speed record? No, we didn't. We did not break the speed record. That's kind of sad. Achieve speeds exceeding 2,500 meters a second. I have an idea of how we could achieve that. We starting to have re-entry. I'm kind of disappointed that that doesn't generate extra science with it heating up. Crew report. Up. We're over the ocean again. Crew report. Nothing. Deploy the parachute. Kind of a self-stabilizing capsule once it's in the atmosphere. Parachute deployed. I think the engine just crashed somewhere, maybe. Nope. Here you go, Jeb. You're back on the surface of Kerbin. Because I'm apparently quite bad at actually making a craft that can achieve a reasonable orbit. Reasonable orbit with a reasonable amount of fuel. So we ended up somewhere... We must have ended up in a different biome, because we're getting full science for that. And EVA report. We didn't get any science for that whatsoever. Board. Tip over slightly? That doesn't do anything. EVA. Let go. Oh, you're standing on it. That's not what I was looking for you to do. There we go. There, now we got some science. Let's see if we can get you back on. Ah! Ah! Whoa! No. Come on. Yeah. Not there. The pod just sinks into the ocean. That would kind of suck. Aha! Got you on! There we go. And might as well just observe that while we're here. A little bit of science. Recover. Yeah, so... Not the best. Solid state hard drive. Not as fast as anticipated. Got 38 science, 402,000 funds, and more reputation. Upgrade will allow for EVA surface samples, but we don't have that much money. If I upgrade this, we can do EVAs in space and plant flags. I don't care about that, and we don't really need to upgrade this yet. Tracking station upgrade required. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're down to 177,000. Actually, I should look at what the contracts are. Contracts, contracts, contracts. Where are the contracts? So I have 2 active of a 7 max. Oh, we did reach the speed record. Okay. And they want me to fly by the mun. Test the parachute. Yeah, we're going to test that engine. I'm not going to bother with that one. Some of these are some real money, too. Look at that! Ferry 6 tourists! Around the mun! Holy cow! How long is this? Duration 10 years. Expires in 3 days. I'm just going to take this as a future challenge for me to do. Test that orbiting. Test a small landing gear and a suborbital trajectory around Kerbin. Test launch escape system. Test the parachute. What's the altitude for that? Okay. I think I see a couple of things I can do. So we can test this thing right away. We're not doing that one for a while. We can test that, and then test this. It'll give me some extra science. So we'll test the little booster rocket first. Oh, you come off. You come off. You actually need to be flying. But that'll be next episode. I test these little booster engine. Where's this booster engine? Not that. Flea solid rocket booster. I'm gonna do this episode. And we might be able to get this parachute in at the same time. Mark 16. It's a huge parachute. Look at that. Boop. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll do these two this episode while we're here. Will this engine actually be able to get the craft high enough? I do not know. And fire. Tested that. Need to be hitting 3,000. Come on. Ah, we're not going fast enough. We hit 3,000 though. Poof. Oh well. Close enough. Not quite 3,000. Speed this time up. What do we have? Nothing useful. Where will we land? On top of the road. Yay. We're gonna land basically right where we took off. One thing I want to be able to do is take samples, because that'd give us a lot of extra science that we could use to get better parts that we need to take off and fly into space easier. Boop. And recover. So, testing the parachute will happen next episode, and that will be easy enough. I just have to use a different booster. Until then, see ya.